this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. We're looking at the moving averages, the MACDs, the day's support, resistance and pivot levels and the Fibonacci's. It is Tuesday the 18th of May. Jumping straight into Bitcoin against the US dollar in the hourly candlesticks, positive start to the day after yesterday's sell-off. Going to need to see Bitcoin avoid a fallback through the pivot of 44,153 to take a run at the first major resistance level of 46,177. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Bitcoin to break out from 45,500 levels, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 46,796 to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, you could see Bitcoin target 50,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 48,821. A fallback through the pivot would bring the 38.2% fib at 41,592 and the first major support level at 41,509 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should avoid sub 40s and the second major support level at 49,485. Looking at the MACDs, we've got a widening of the bullish histograms this morning after avoiding a bearish cross late yesterday, supporting the early upside. On the EMAs, however, still a bearish indicator with the 50 pulling further back from the 100 and the 200 suggesting further downside ahead. So key would be to avoid a fallback through the pivot at 44,153 and break back through to 45,500 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will come into play. Across Ethereum against US dollar, also a particularly positive start to the day. Going to need to see Ethereum avoid a fallback through the pivot at 3327 and break through the 23.6% fib at 3369 to bring the first major resistance level at 3546 into play. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Ethereum to break back through to 3500 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Ethereum target the second major resistance level at 3809 before any pullback. A fallback through the pivot would bring the first major support level at 3064 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should avoid second major support level at 2845. Looking at the MACD, we had a bullish cross at the turn of the day supporting this early upside. Look out, however, for a possible bearish cross. No major moves there to suggest an extended rally. On the EMAs, bearish indicator of the 50 pulling further back from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. So key would be to avoid a fallback through the pivot at 3327, break through the 23.6% fib at 3369, and break through to 3500 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Moving across to Litecoin against the US dollar, particularly bullish start to the day. Going to see Litecoin avoid a fallback through the pivot at 280 to continue the run at the first major resistance level at 298. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Litecoin to break out from 295 levels, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and resistance at 300 to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, could see Litecoin target the 23.6% fib at 322 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 315. A fallback through the pivot would bring the 38.2% fib at 265 and the first major support level at 263 into play. Barring another extended sell-off, Litecoin should avoid sub 250s. Second major support level sits at 245. Looking at the MACDs, a widening of the bullish histogram at the turn of the day after yesterday's late bullish cross, supporting this early upside. On the EMAs, the 50 has flattened on the 100 and the 200, signaling a possible bottoming out. So need to keep an eye on that through the early part of the day. So key, avoid a fallback through the pivot at 280, break through to 295 to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Moving across to Ripple's XRP against US dollar, positive start to the day. Going to need to see Ripple's XRP avoid a fall through the pivot at 1.4618 to support a break through the 23.6% fib at 1.5426 and bring the first major resistance level at 1.5966 into play. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Ripple's XRP to break out from the 23.6% fib and back through to 1.55 levels. So barring an extended rally, I expect that first major resistance level and resistance at 1.6 to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, could see Ripple's XRP test 1.7 resistance before any pullback. Second major resistance level So it's a 1.6979. Fall through the pivot, we'll bring the first major support level 1.3606 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should stay clear of the second major support level at 1.2258. The 38.2% fib at 1.2807 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACDs, avoided a bearish cross late yesterday, so supporting the early upside today, but look out for a possible bearish cross early in the morning. On the EMA's bullish indicator, however, with the 50 pulling further away from the 100 and the 200, and we could see a possible bullish cross of the 100 through the 200, so keep an eye on that. So key, avoid the pivot at 1.4618, break through the 23.6% fib at 1.5426 to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play.